Hi guys, my name is Noni Matikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're talking about a very painful story when it comes to women and children. But right now, we're talking about when it comes to directly a woman. 30-year-old Olerato Mohale, who was murdered somewhere in Johannesburg. This is what happened when it comes to this. I will give my commentary after reading all these articles that are related to the story because I've been really hurt by comments of people, especially women, when it comes to this. Before we get into that, guys, please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment. And most importantly, please make sure that you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you will be supporting this channel financially and in numbers. So I thank you so much for doing that. Engagement is key, guys, on this social media space, and that's what works and that's what builds these channels. Thank you. I enjoy doing this content for you. Now let's get into the crux of the matter. We're talking about a lady, Olerato Mohale, who went on a date with a man that she apparently met via a dating site. But let's read this. This is IOL telling the story, Crime and Courts News. Merat Olerato Mohale went on a date with a man driving a VW Polo fitted with cloned Toyota Hilux number plate. This was Jonisai Romo, published 2 days ago. On Sunday, Olerato Mohale went on a date with her alleged killer, who picked her up from the residential complex driving a white VW Polo. Police in Gauteng have launched a manhunt for an African man who uses the name John and drives a VW Polo fitted with a cloned number plate that belongs to a Toyota Hilux. The cloned number plate is LT57JGGP. The man is wanted in connection with the alleged murder of a 30-year-old female, Olerato Mohale. Mohale went on a date with her alleged killer, who picked her up from her residential complex driving a white VW, said national spokesperson Brigadier Atlanta Mate. During investigation, it emerged that the VW Polo was fitted with fake registration number plates. And there is a picture of that VW. I hope you guys can see. There it is at the gate. Yes, I guess that's Olerato walking to the car. Why is it coming with the back? Okay. The man fetched Olerato at her residential complex in Athol, Johannesburg, around 3 p.m. on Sunday. He drove with the victim in the township of Alexandra, proceeded to Kew, and between Alexandra and Lombardy West in Johannesburg, this man allegedly murdered Olerato and dumped her body, said Mate. Some of the belongings of the victim, which include her mobile phone and handbag, were found abandoned in Kew, Johannesburg. Olerato's body was found in less than 2 hours, and around 5 p.m. in Lombardy West on Sunday, the body was found by police with the assistance of community members. Gauteng police are investigating the possibility that John was with another male suspect when they allegedly murdered Olerato. Mate said police in Gauteng are also investigating a similar case after a 39-year-old woman was also found dumped in Catherine Street in Sundown, Sentin on 8 May 2025. Just last week, police found on a man who was targeting women on Facebook using a fake profile and identity. The 24-year-old man is still in custody and has already appeared before the Bolabedu Magistrate Court on a charge of kidnapping and arping, and said Mate. On a charge of kidnapping and ping, we said Mate. The accused man had allegedly lured a 20-year-old woman to Limpopo under false pretenses and raped her repeatedly. The violated woman was later rescued by police at a filling station in Giyani. While police investigating teams are on the ground on the Olerato Mohale case and several other gender-based violence and femicide cases, We are urging women to be extra vigilant and look out for this VW Polo, said Mate. Women are also urged to always report their whereabouts to friends and family when meeting new friends or going out on dates. Avoid meeting strangers in secluded areas and only in public spaces. Guys, that's a sad reality of our situation. Now, 6 hours ago, there is a report. This is who ENCA. Men arrested car linked to Olerato Mogale's murder found Thursday, 29th May 2025, 8:30 a.m. Johannesburg police have arrested an elderly man in connection with the murder of 30-year-old Olerato Mogale. It comes after the VW Polo allegedly used in the crime was found in Phoenix in Durban. The 30-year-old's body was found dumped in Lombard West after going on a date on Sunday. Police intelligence led them to one of the suspects' house in KwaMashu, but the car was found in Phoenix with traces of blood. Police have arrested an elderly man believed to be the owner of the vehicle. Two men, Fezile Ngubane and Philange Nkosi Sibongiseni Makhanya, believed to be Olorato's murderers, are still on the run. Police are asking for information to nab the killers, but warn they are dangerous and should not be approached. It's always this one that have great names. Fezile Ngubane, she was supposed to feza amaphupha wakwabo. Philange Nkosi, live in Christ. Yo, Sibongiseni Makhanya. We must be thankful. It's always these ones that have these beautiful names, Jehovah. Family and friends of murdered master's student Olerato Mogale tells of their immeasurable pain. During her time as a video journalist, one of the stories Olerato Mogale covered was the high-profile case of Karabo Mokoena, the young Sowetan woman murdered by her boyfriend. In a tragic twist, Mogale herself was murdered just a few kilometers from where Mokoena was found. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. No, 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 no. I stopped reading that one because that scared me. Okay, what are they saying on this one? Okay, they are not allowing us to read. Let's read this Times Live one 6 hours ago. Police have traced the VW Polo used in Johannesburg student Olerato Mogale murder to KZN. The vehicle was found with traces of blood inside a panel beater workshop in Phoenix, Durban. And National Police spokesperson Brigadier Atlanta said the owner of the vehicle is arrested. Police want to question 3 men. Mate named them as Fezile Ngubane, Philange Nkosi Sibongokuhle, Makhanya and Bongani Mthimkhulu. Investigations are continuing and the search for all suspects has reached critical and sensitive stage, said Mate. Thank you to all victims who came forward. Mogale was murdered within 2 hours going on a date with a man on Sunday after named as John. CCTV footage showed he had picked her up in a car with a cloned license plate. She had first met him in her hometown of Bloemfontein, and he had asked to meet her in Johannesburg, where she was studying for a postgraduate qualification at Wits University. Mate said police swiftly set up multidisciplinary team led by the Anti-Kidnapping Task Team, Crime Intelligence, the Gauteng Provincial Investigation Unity, Hawks KwaZulu-Natal Tracking Team, Durban Metropolis K9 Unity, and Private Security Joint Forces. The investigation first led the team to a lodge in Kew and Johannesburg, where 2 suspects had booked a room. Further intelligence led them to KwaMashu in Durban, to the home of one of the suspects. The suspect's vehicle was later found at this panel beater workshop. Upon inspection by SAPS forensic experts, traces of blood were found inside the vehicle. An elderly man believed to be the owner of the vehicle has been arrested, but police are searching for 2 men believed to have been directly involved in the murder of Olerato. The pair are considered to be dangerous A third suspect has been added to the list of wanted suspects related to the murder. Mtinkulu is a friend of Makhanya, according to information given to police. These suspects are warned to hand themselves over at their nearest police station. Aibo. Yo, these guys. This is so heartbreaking, guys. It is really heartbreaking, honestly. So this is a story that is doing the round currently in South Africa. A woman was murdered after going on a date, or trying to go on a date. Clearly, that was not a date. That was an intention to lure her and then kill her, because that's what happened. And the sad part about this entire story, as sad as it is, now we are discovering through that raid, Uguti, she reported the Karabo Mokoena case story back in 2017, if I am correct. Yes, she reported that story where she was murdered by her boyfriend, Sandy. Now she also finds herself in that situation. That is so heartbreaking, guys. That is so heartbreaking. And also, sorry, I am so saddened and so shocked. Like, guys, I always say, if you have a boyfriend or a husband, go look under these posts of people that women that were murdered in such GBV situations, because you will hear them with their stupid comments that these are not to be trusted, and you must get courage and open your eyes right there on the spot, because those are red dangers and red zones and red whatever. You will see everything: the red curtain, the red quilt, the red wall, the red towel, the red flags, red everything there. Because how can there are people who are commenting there? Why did she go on a date with a stranger? Why? Don't we have people that were killed by boyfriends that they knew? Because we first meet each other as strangers and then we get to know each other. What nonsense is that? And then we will have people that say, why did she allow herself to be fetched? But please, man, your people will piss you off. Honestly, and then you sit there and be like, so now it's her fault. How? Anyway, guys, that's another sad story that we have going in South Africa currently, in many cases of GBV that are happening. And in this case, it was not even someone that she knows. She knows that she didn't know. She wanted to get to know the man, and then this happened. Clearly, there was never any intention to have any date or whatsoever, because within 2 hours, from 3 by 5 o'clock, she was found dead. There was no intention. There was intention for this serial murder killer to do this. That's it. So that is why it's shocking for me for people to be asking stupid, weirdest question ever. Yeah. I'll see you on our next video, because this one is really upsetting me too much. The comment section of the people, weird as F, especially the people that are women. You always have them, those stupid ones.